Monday, February the 5th, 2018, to you. I know, perhaps you might have assumed I would write about the scary day on Wall Street. Today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged 1,175 points, minus 4.60%, while a Standard & Poor's 500 index went down 113 points, minus 4.10%. The biggest one-day point loss in history. However, I prefer not to write about this issue yet, because we are still uncertain about the ramifications of that event. We ignore whether or not it really heralds a more serious crisis ahead. Instead, I would like to draw your attention on what happened in Nairobi, Kenya. 75 years old Mr. Esmond Bradley, one of world's leading conservationists and ivory trade investigators, was found dead today. Kenyan police officers found his body with a stab wounds to neck. Today's letter is not an obituary, but I will take this tragic occasion to write a few words on illegal ivory trafficking. It is widely known that ivory trafficking has caused a decline in elephant and rhino populations. Indeed, the number of African elephants has dwindled from 5 million a century ago to just 400,000. As for African rhinos, their population is estimated to be less than 30,000. What I did not know was how lucrative ivory trade actually is. Due to demand in Asia, ivory fetched at prices as much as $1,500 per pound. An elephant tusk can be worth more than $100,000, while a rhino horn is about $45,000. Ivory is mostly demanded in Asian countries. Actually, the now late Mr. Bradley had played a key role in China banning its legal rhino horn trade in 1993. He also put pressure on China to end legal ivory sales. The ban came into effect on New Year's Day. It was not surprising that Mr. Bradley has ended up being killed. I would like to remark two issues on ivory trafficking. First, I do not find any single reason for its legalization. Unlike drugs, ivory trade entails the killing of animals. Along with that issue, animals, unlike plants, are relatively non-renewable resources, so their indiscriminate hunting leads to their extinctions. In short, ivory trade must be eliminated. There are two significant hurdles though. First, there are Asian markets, e.g. Laos, Vietnam, that are willing to pay a lot for ivory. Secondly, it is not easy to deal with poachers. They are too well armed and operate in highly unstable countries. Elephant and rhino poachers could turn into mercenaries or even worse, warlords. This is a geopolitical quagmire, I'm afraid. Banning ivory trade is a war which is worth fighting for, and Mr. Bradley became a hero in that war, and an ivory hero. The world is still on.